Hey, good morning YouTube. Joshua here at Salty Scales. Today we're going to be discussing how to modify some of your baits to improve them for better hookup and bite ratio. So follow along, it should be a good time. Alright guys, so here we go. The only way to catch fish is to modify your jigs to put these funny, goofy, big eyes on them. It really makes the predatory fish curious and they want to go up and take a big bite of one of these. Now you got to go to Walmart and get you some of these big eyes. The bigger the eyes, the better. I'm just bullshitting you guys. You don't need these at all. But I do want to show you how you can use some fingernail polish to create the perfect eye for your jig heads. Give a little dynamic, maybe increase your strike and hookup ratios. So let's do it. So here I go. I debowed my wife's nail polish. Shh, don't tell her. But there's many great uses that you can utilize this nail polish for besides your fingernails that can really help improve your artificials, soft baits, hard baits to increase your strike ratios. So come along and I'll show you what I mean. Alright, so now you need a little red eye, guys. You steal your wife's nail polish and then you go ahead and you give a nice little dab to give the perfect little eye. What that does is it makes it and gives it more of a profile, really gets the fish hungry. At least I think it does. So anything that you could do that'll add that additional flair to your lures, make sure you're doing it. Now this isn't going to last forever, guys, so what I recommend doing is spraying it with a little clear, or you could take some clear nail polish and that'll help secure it as well. So let that cure and we'll mess with it here in just a second. So one small modification that you could do for your jig heads is to go ahead and trim the skirts. You'll notice that a lot of times these skirts are super long, and if you want to add a different flair, maybe with a simple trim of the skirt, you can shorten it and give your bait a whole nother look and profile when it's swimming through the water. So that's a simple tip and technique, and of course you could change out these skirts. They're really cheap. You can get them at Bass Pro, Amazon, Walmart, things like that. So implement that, guys. If you're not doing it, I'm telling you, these small little subtle tactics will help improve your catch ratio. So another simple modification that you could do to these jigs, a lot of times you'll see that these weed guards are very long, and I kind of like to trim them down because I think I get a lot better hookup ratio. Now obviously if you're not familiar and you're new to jig fishing, you know that these weed guards actually help prevent hang-ups. So what I like to do, you see how they're excessively long? Sometimes I just like to cut them at an angle and shorten them down a little bit. Alright, and what that does is allow it, it prevents, I think, being snagged up even that much more, because it just gradually, whatever you're crawling over or bumping into, gradually goes over it, and it shortens this so that way that hook gets better penetration instead of sticking out 2 inches from the, the back of the hook. That's a simple tip that I can give you that'll help with your artificials. Now, one of the best tips that I can give you is take a red permanent marker. You can use nail polish, but it doesn't last as long. And this Sharpie, even though it's a permanent marker, it won't even stay on here permanently. But if you just gently wipe, add this red to the sides of your bait, it'll give the presentation or the idea that the bait fish is wounded, making it an easy target. And I like doing that, especially near the back side of the bait, the end of the tail. This is going to allow it to really show off and flash that wounded look. All right, so here we go. I have a bunch of my synthetic material here. Now this is a great way to improve your soft plastics. Super easy to implement. What I like to do is cut off about 1 inch or 2 of the material here, and you can use whatever material you prefer. There's no right or wrong way to do this. Then I take this nifty little rigging needle. You can get them on Amazon. They usually come in like a 3 to 6 pack, and place this synthetic fuzz inside of the rigging needle. Should look something like that. Alright, now what you want to do is run your rigging needle through where the pectoral fins of this bait may be. So go ahead and pull your synthetic fur right through the bait, just like this. Now with these Z-Man products, you got to be careful because they're very strong. Now you'll see how this slowly starts to come out the other side, and you don't want to pull it all the way through. You want to straighten these out, and then you can adjust them just like that. Now you'll see they're a little long, for what I would want. And what you want to do is take your scissors and just kind of shape them like a pectoral fin might look. And of course, you'll get something like that. Kind of gives it the look of a pectoral fin, throw off a little extra vibration, give it a little bit more flair and sparkle. So that's a simple tip that you can do right away, and it only takes a few seconds. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed today's tip on how to modify your soft plastics and your jigs. If you did, please give that thumbs up, comment below, and subscribe. I also want to say we're very close to that 35K mark. We'll be choosing our giveaway winner very soon. So I hope that everybody participated in the appropriate manner, which I will verify when I choose that winner. But good luck to everybody, and until next time, I'll see you on the water.